Shh, I have a big secret. These amazing watercolor pencils from Staedtler has been on my list of products to try since I've heard of them in May, and they are coming out mid-August at Michael's. I cannot wait to show you why I love these pencils so much. They are gonna be a game changer if you love to watercolor and you're still learning how to control watercolor. These are your pencils. If you're watching this video, you are one of the first people that get to see into this new product from Staedtler. It's the Artist Series Signature Quality by Staedtler, and it's the Mars Lumograph Color watercolor pencils. They are highly pigmented watercolor pencils. They are phenomenal. I actually have used a pink one for a couple months now because I got a sample in May, but this is the actual product and I'm so excited. Let's take a look. Okay, so first off, there are 120 pencils, so any color you would ever need would be in this package. It's going to come out in Michael's first, and then it will be in Amazon later in the fall, it sounds like. But Michael's will have this first in their stores starting mid-August. So if you're looking for a good set of watercolor pencils, I do highly recommend them. Partly because each pencil will have a number on them. Like this one is 260, so that means it has, the 2 means it's red, the 6 means that there's probably some orange. I have a trusted guide right here. The 6 means violet, there's some purple in it, and 0 means white. So there's a little bit of white and violet in this pencil. But when I know the color guide to each number of the pencil, I can then get the right tone, the right shade, the right tint. If white means tint, and black 9 means shade. And so I can get the right tint or shade and whatever, but there are 120. But you also have a wide ranges of yellows. So yellow, I can always tell a good palette if there's like 3 different yellows, and there's like half of a thing. So I think there's probably like at least 10 different yellows, so that makes me really happy. And I always can tell if there's a bunch of greens and there's like more than half. And the greens are so hard to get sometimes. So the fact that there's so many greens makes me so happy. And then we have our neutrals, which will be wonderful for landscapes and all of the fall colors that we are going to be seeing soon. Holy cow, and it comes in a really nice tin. I really like the tin. So anyways, this is the Staedtler Artist Series highly pigmented watercolor pencils. And you cannot get them yet. You can get them in the stores in Michael's, or online through Michael's. And my thought is, if you shop at Michael's, they often do points, like double points, and then those points turn into dollars, you know, a reward system for shoppers. Use your points up for this. This would be a great use of your points. I get to decide what I want to do. I think I'm definitely going to have like a reddish, I'll do like a dark purple for the collar. And I'm going to do like a little bit of gold. I really like this dark gold. I think that's going to look really nice. And then I'm also going to use more browns. I'm going to need some green for the grass. So I'll just take this fir green, looks beautiful. And then this green chrome, that might be too close. Maybe I did play with olive for a short second. I don't remember why. Okay. And then my browns, and I'll just leave my browns out because I'll probably use them a bit. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead zoom in on this. Right. I really love how it just goes on smooth. Now I'm using 140-pound watercolor paper, and this is just a fun little thing, right? Like I'm not, but I really love how creamy and buttery it just gets on. Oh, look at that, so lovely. Okay, and I think I just want, like, I'll go with a regular brown, only because I want my doggy to be kind of brown. A good friend of mine just got a new, like, gold, not like a golden lab, maybe a brown golden lab, and he looks so cute. So there's that. I'm going to take a water brush. This is like a 4-inch or a 4 Colinci Stable from Zim, and I'm just going to move that color. I'm just activating the color. I think I put too much yellow down first, but that's okay. I can add the brown to it. But I do like adding 2 colors. Sometimes you don't need it. I probably didn't need that yellow, but this is a new product, so sometimes that's how it happens, and that's okay. Okay, so because it's already wet, I'm just going to go in. And now, what I'm doing can be done with any watercolor pencil. Like, this is not something that I would necessarily like say this is only a Staedtler thing, because you can do this with any watercolor pencil. I do like how it's getting browner. And you'll often see my watercolor pencils will look like I painted with it, and that's okay. Yeah. Anyways, wherever you want it to be darker at, you just add a little bit. Now I could add like flowers or something in the background. I might just leave it. This is just to play. Oh, look at that olive. That's so pretty. I love green gold, and green gold is often, I think olive and green gold are very close together. Now, if it doesn't streak very much, which makes me so happy when it streaks. That's when you know the quality is not the greatest. So I like that it just blends really well on the paper. And now I'm going to go in with this fur, but I'm going to just use my paintbrush and get some pigment on, and I could even splatter, which I think I'll do that too. And the idea here is to just make it look watercolor-ish. Just a little bit will go a long way. And because the dog is right here and there's a shadow right here, I'm going to accentuate that shadow like that. Maybe the sun is coming this way. Anyways, okay. And now we can do our treats. For the treats, I'm going to do ochre, maybe some sepia. And I'll do a gold ochre. I'll do this gold ochre and the sienna. Or, yeah, sepia. Okay. So we'll go in first like this. I'm just going to color it all in. I'm going to... Yeah, these are really nice pencils, you guys. You're watching them for the first time, and I'm playing with them for the first time, which is kind of fun. All right, And then with my little 4 millimeter brush, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna lightly move this pigment around. My goal is not to paint, like I'm barely touching the paper. I just want a little bit of blending so it looks like treats. And it does look very much like the dog, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in with the sepia, and I'm gonna darken this leg a little bit. I'm testing to see how it works on watercolor paper when the paper is still a little bit wet, and it works like a dream. That is amazing. It's a light touch. I can't, just a nice little feather touch, but it does give it a whole lot of, it does what I want it to do, which is a good quality. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, that's so perfect. Okay. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to color this dark purple in right now. Just a little bit right here. I think that'll do it. And which we'll see. I'm hoping this is light enough that I don't need a paint. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to call that good. What you think, huh? I think that'll work. Anyways, go check out these Staedtler watercolor pencils. They are awesome. This was a stamp by Colorado Craft Company. It's an Annette Jerome stamp, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. So anyways, that's the test. I will do swatches. I will have a swatch thing out for you guys, but I just wanted to kind of get on here quickly and show you what it is that can be done with these pencils. I'm so excited for them, you guys. All right, enjoy. Again, you can find these pencils shortly at Michael's. It is the Artist Series, the Mars Lumograph, which is a really good brand for artists. Watercolor pencils. They're highly pigmented watercolor pencils. They are awesome.